The boy drank soda like it was water, and that habit ended up saving his life because the town's tap water had been seriously contaminated. Anyone who drank it turned into a green-eyed zombie. Luckily, the boy only drank soda, and his baby sister only had formula mixed with bottled water, so they both avoided infection. But the thirsty man in front of them wasn't so lucky. He gulped down the infected water without hesitation. Soon after, he clutched his head in pain. When he got home, he was horrified to see his teeth had turned a sickly green. Before he could figure out what was happening, he heard his wife shouting from upstairs. The next second, his body started to mutate, and he lost control, charging straight toward his wife in the shower. She didn't even have time to scream before she turned into a green-eyed zombie too. At the same time, most people in the town had already drunk the water and mutated. Zombies flooded the streets hunting for victims. Daniel looked out the window and saw his neighbors running in panic. He quickly asked his mom what was going on, but she suddenly stood up with a creepy expression. Turns out she had a glass of vegetable juice that morning, made with the infected water. The virus was already inside her. In the next moment, she lunged toward him. Daniel was so terrified he jumped back. He begged her to calm down, but she didn't understand a word he said. With no choice, Daniel opened the door and made a run for it. Just then, a car sped down the street and hit his mutated mom, breaking her leg on the spot. The driver jumped out to apologize, then told Daniel to get back inside. The town was full of zombies, and it wasn't safe to be out. The driver sped off in a panic. Right then, a group of zombies came charging toward them. Daniel quickly dragged his mom back into the house. Just before the zombies could reach them, he managed to shut the door to protect his baby sister. He locked his mom inside the bathroom, but his sister's cries made the zombies outside even more agitated. Daniel had to cover the stroller with toys to muffle the sound. As her crying slowly faded, the zombies finally quieted down. The danger was gone for now, but Daniel now faced a serious challenge. How was he going to survive in this apocalypse with a baby? Just then, he heard the roar of a plane overhead. Turns out the military had bombed the only bridge out of town, trying to stop the virus from spreading. They cut the power and abandoned the town completely. The next morning, Daniel tried to call for help, but his phone was dead. His baby sister cried from hunger, so Daniel did what he'd seen his mom do. He used their last bottle of water to make formula. He grabbed some vegetables and nervously walked into the bathroom to feed his zombie mom. He hoped the food would keep her from going wild, but just then, his baby sister toddled in behind him. In a flash, zombie mom turned and attacked. Daniel was terrified. He waved the veggies to lure her away from the baby, leading her out to the living room. But then, she stumbled and knocked over a table. One of its legs broke off. What happened next left Daniel completely frozen in fear.